A gentleman recently called my radio show and he explained he was having trouble using a floppy disk with his computer. The caller explained he put one floppy disk inside the disk drive and it worked fine. He put a second floppy disk inside the disk drive, but it wouldn't work.
Slow your roll, Elliot.
The Morning Stream. Get your bleeping tentacle out of my face.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to TMS. The Morning Stream is here, and it is Monday, July 14th, 2025. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Brian Ibbett.
Yes. Hello.
Good morning.
What a special week we're walking into, Scott.
It sure is. It's a week full of regret and
bad choices.
Bad choices by certain parents in the world.
Right.
No, it is my birthday this week. The Thursday will be my birthday.
Thursday. Yeah. So get those. Ooh, is there going to be a special therapy Thursday for Scott's impending?
Oh my gosh.
Impending, just like dread.
This could be a good thing for Wendy to think on. Maybe I'll pass her a note and just say, hey, just a reminder, Thursday is my birthday. If you want, you can come in here and really ruin my day by, making it all about me and my misfunctions, dysfunctions.
There you go. Yeah.
It's fine with me. I don't care. I'm not doing anything Thursday.
I think it might help you, actually.
It might, but I'm just not going to do jack on Thursday. Really, honestly, there's not a lot going on. We're doing shows. Nothing's being canceled. I don't know what family has planned. If they have nothing planned, it's fine with me. I'm not a big do everything for my birthday guy. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I'd much rather do things for their birthday than have them do it for mine. So I'm not a giant let's go, it's my birthday. I don't care that much about my own birthday. Yeah. But I'm sure it'll be nice. People always say nice things, send nice things. There's always some cool letter in the mail from somebody, whatever. My mom's birthday was, what day was that? Sunday. We went by yesterday and, dealt with her and the giant shield.
Whole family thing.
The giant shield known as John. He was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's like a huge metallic monster shield in front of us, but it was fine. There were neighbors there. There was a guy there that had a bunch of chickens. Not with him, but he owns chickens, so that was fun. And it was really hot, so had a great time. Happy birthday, Mom, 87.
Where does he keep the chickens?
He's got a farm. So the guy two streets over, I guess they're close to my mom and are always there bringing her stuff and whatever.
Gotcha.
It's this older couple, but they've got a big chicken farm there. And it happens to be they live in the city called Orem. It's part of Orem that has no regulations on that, yeah. Which usually the regulations are not on the chickens, but on roosters. You're not allowed to have roosters because they're a noise nuisance.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But they have roosters.
They're not wrong, yeah.
So they get to have roosters. We get to have eggs occasionally. It all works out for everybody. But it was nice. And there was this young couple there. What's a CNA? Care.
CNA.
Shit. Your wife probably knows this more than me.
Tina knows this. Would know it in a split second.
Care nurse. A-hole.
Authority. Certified nursing assistant.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
You got nurse right.
Yeah. This girl named Jules. She's as tall as me, which is a little bit intimidating. She's 23 or something, very young, just the nicest human being. I've never met a nicer person. She's very, very nice. Comes in there and does all this stuff for my mom. And she's got this boyfriend from Texas who was with her yesterday. And I'm just here to tell you, Brian, I'm not a guy who looks at other dudes' eyes and swoons or is impressed by what he sees. Yeah. But this kid had the most, what do I have that's like this blue? I don't have anything that blue here.
Really?
The bluest eyes.
Striking blue.
Oh, wow. My gosh. It was overwhelming, and you couldn't not look in his eyes. You just had to gaze into him,
I swoon over Cillian Murphy's eyes. I think he's got some, dreamy pools of blue.
Yeah.
Blue seawater floating in his ocular cavities.
Sure. Good-looking Irish man out there getting stuff done. But yeah, he was. That was a little bit weird because I think I was freaking him out because I kept going, dude, where did you get these? He's like, well, I was born with them. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Well, maybe he's born with it.
Maybe it's man-baleen. Anyway, it's good to see you all. Glad you're all here. We got a lot to get through. Saw Superman, the Superman.
Superman.
And Brian talked about it on Friday. So those not patrons have not heard his take, we basically agree. We both really like this movie a lot.
Loved it. Yeah. Loved it.
It was great.
It's both the Superman that we want and the Superman we deserve.
That's right. And the one we got, which worked out real well.
And the one we got.
Yeah.
I at some point, it's funny because I don't want to give anything away, but I'm not going to. But I had a prediction for one of the stingers that didn't come true. So me telling what my prediction for the stinger was wouldn't really be a spoiler, but it would be kind of a spoiler because of one of the characters in the film.
Gotcha.
So later on, did I tell you? I know I told you about my very, very tiny little complainty Beefy thing that I had with the movie.
Yeah.
Tiniest little.
And we had a little back and forth with Dunaway about it because he also saw it. So there's a little groupie text in there. And I agreed with you. It's so weird because I even knew that this was a possibility because they've done this in the comics and on the Smallville show was notable for this. Yeah. This very same concept. So it's considered at least canon in some of the runs.
For sure. Yeah. Even if you don't follow Smallville as canon or treat Smallville as canon.
Yeah. But it really.
Obviously the comics are canon.
But it's still hard to take. You know? Mm-hmm. Even when you know it, it's like
even knowing that it came from comics, I still don't have to like it.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bad. There was a bad feeling, but it also had a good point to what you do with those feelings.
Did. And the way your explanation in chat, I think, was in DMs was like, "Yep, that is the side benefit from this, or the right way it happens."
Yeah, but I get why people are. That's a point of contention.
Are other people complaining about it?
I've seen it here and there, yeah.
Okay.
Not like it's not like outrage or anything. It's just like
no. I mean, it's hard to because everything else about the movie, and even that is not. It's not so horrible. It's not like it's not Julia Roberts being mistaken for Julia Roberts.
No.
It's not Tess Ocean being mistaken for Julia Roberts.
No, 100% not that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's egregious and unforgivable.
Exactly. It's not even on the same scale as that. So
I agree. It's so if you go see it out there, just go in, wipe your expectations, expect some, if you've seen the trailers, the tone is a lot different and you'll definitely get a different tone than you're used to. And I just thought it had a lot of heart and soul, and as a reboot point for the DCU, I think it's just a really optimistic move forward, and I'm stoked.
It is.
So bring it on.
And I'm kind of with you with this tone. I'm excited to see. There's things that I'm very excited to see. Other, other properties that involve these characters, but also how he does things that are more serious with a darker tone. I'm curious how he's going to do that.
Yeah, and how some of that gets crossed over is a big question,
Yes, right. I mean, obviously, the stuff he's done so far, Suicide Squad and Peacemaker and stuff like that, that fits in this world that he's created with Superman. But,
and it's definitely canon because they did some stuff in this movie to sort of show you that it was all in the same universe. But also the So Matt Reeves is still making this Batman 2. It's a much darker film, obviously, and Matt Reeves is a much darker filmmaker. So the question is Robert Pattinson's Batman, the dark Batman, the right fit for a future team up, JLA, whatever in the future? And the question is probably yes, but it's going to be complicated. Okay. I don't think we get separate I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
I think we could. I think I think tonally it's more likely that they do keep those things separate, but maybe not. I mean, I could see them
because the character can still be dark and broody, right?
The character still has to be. I mean, it's Batman. He has to be dark and broody.
Yeah.
And Matt Reeves' take on it, I think, is very, very good. And it's hard for me to say, no, that doesn't fit in this world because it's Metropolis and Gotham. It's two different places, and the two of them can be in the same world, but not necessarily in the same tone.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. And part of the great thing about Batman and Superman comics when they're together in any form is that contrast. So it just is going to take a deft hand if that's what they decide to do. If they decide to keep them as separate, this Batman thing's its own little place and it does its own little thing, fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I just know that, James Gunn has a way of almost. There's a scene. I think you brought it up before, and I won't. We are here to spoil nothing. I want people to enjoy this raw.
Yes, absolutely.
But there's a scene in there that is very, very James Gunn.
Yes,
and it is so great and so perfect that it has a way of upstaging so much of the rest of the film. And I'm not saying it, but and this is not a negative toward the movie at all.
Of course, yeah.
But it does have this way of going, holy shit, could you just do this for 2 hours? Because this is amazing.
Yes.
And he's so great when he combines music with action.
James Gunn absolutely knows, like, it is a James Gunn thing, and I'm never going to get tired of it.
Yeah.
He can put that in every single movie he does, and I won't complain. And it's the reason that Guardians 2 is pushed over the edge for me over Guardians 1. I love them both, but and the third one as well, but there's a thing in Guardians 2 just because of the way it's used that I like, just
puts it right over
bit more.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think, like, for example, I don't think Superman, I don't give it as high a thumbs up without that scene.
I agree. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, exactly.
And the character, oh my gosh. Anyway, it's great. I think everybody should go see it. It's freaking fantastic. And I wanted to give a shout out to KT Data, Rose Kitty, Hootie42, and Katsumi, who all showed up for our hangout. We got to see it at the only Regal Theater in Utah, which was kind of fun.
Cool.
Just happens to be up the road from KT Data. It's a great theater. I wish we had more of these. And their deal,
it's all around each other.
We did. So, well, we thought we did. We thought we were all in the same row, but somehow I ended up one row ahead of everybody. But it worked out because we also shared popcorn. So Kevin would come over and dump a bunch into a thing, and
that's awesome.
it was great. Very nice seats, tons of leg room. Like, it was really nice in there. Cool. I wish there was one near us because their monthly membership deal might have them all beat. I mean, maybe not where you're going, but as far as like the AMCs and the Cinemarks and all that, this one is only 20 something bucks, 22 something $4 maybe a month, and it's unlimited films.
Yeah,
as many as you want. No 3 movies a month or 1 bonus movie. None of that. Just as much as you want to watch all month.
It's Alamo is 1 a day is the maximum.
That would work for me though.
Yeah, I don't need to see 2. I don't need to see more than 1 a day.
No, like this one will let you. The only thing it won't let you do is overlap time, so you can't do.
Oh, sure. Like
why would you anyway? But,
right, exactly. Like, I only want to see the second 2/3 of every film.
Yeah. So if we if we had a Alamo Draft House here, it's 100% what we do. We do that.
Yeah, and Alamo's the same price, $20 a month, and it's that's funny how AMC like has all these other things they claim are perks. So theirs is limited for a week, which a couple people have mentioned, TV's Travis and Dr. Calhoun. And one of their other perks, I think you get free upgrades on popcorn and soda. So if you get a medium, you're automatically upgraded to a large.
I like that. The rest of them are usually percentages off or something. Like 20% off concessions or something.
Which is good. And then they also tout free Wi-Fi. It's like you're just basically encouraging people to pull out their phones by doing that.
Yeah, I assume they encourage you to do it like pre-movies and stuff like that, or do they just say, "Hey, free Wi-Fi at the theater"?
They just say free Wi-Fi at the theater for.
No, that's effed. That's effed up.
It is effed, exactly. They don't say it in a way that's like, now only do it before and after your film. Don't do it during.
I can't support that. I'm not paying for that.
No.
People to use their phones. Ooh, free perk. F that. We're supposed to be watching this damn movie. Yeah.
Oh, A-List. Is it A-List? Is that what it's called?
AMC's A-List.
Yeah.
They all have dumb names for their stuff, although
they do.
Regal one was Regal Premium, I think. Very fancy sounding.
Premium Regal Plus.
Anyway, we had a great time. We'll see those same faces plus a whole bunch more at Fantastic Four in just a couple of weeks. So if you're still interested in going to that, you can check out what seats are still available at our theater over on our Discord, frogpants.com/Discord. We'll see everybody but Hootie42 has a trip to do, so we are all expecting a Hootie-sized hole that day.
Exactly. Yes. All.
Yeah. Good. That's right where Galactus landed. Boom. Left a big Hootie-sized hole.
In a Hootiehole.
And my wife's about to kill me. All I can do around this house, every 5 minutes, I've got a problem, Brian. I walk around the house and go, I herald his beginning. I herald your end.
Your planet has been marked for death.
I love
destruction.
it. I can't stop saying it.
Yeah.
And I like how she does it almost as a question. I herald his beginning. She takes it way up here.
Yeah.
And I do that where it's like the dog will walk in and I'll go, I herald your beginning. And my wife's like, if you do that much more, I'm going to have to leave. She's going to have to get out of this marriage finally after 33 years.
Start adding the rest of the Ruth stuff from Ozark in with the rest of that. So don't forget to grab some meth out of the fish and tackle box.
That's right.
In the bottom.
I herald Galactus.
Exactly. I love that it's the same woman. She's.
I love her, dude. She's great.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Weapons. She's in that.
Oh,
that
I know.
Barbarian director guy thing coming. And you know what's funny? I'll bet Weapons has nothing to do with the movie. Just like Barbarian was the street they were on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be like, I don't know. What,
I know. I'm trying to think of what weapons could mean if it doesn't mean weapons.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
Wild, though. I love it. All right. Anyway, so that's coming up. We got all kinds of fun stuff, but that was rad. Go see Superman, you guys. It's a bright new future
Go see it. Absolutely.
for the DCU. Oh, one other thing.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say new standard for CG dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
It's so good that you do not get distracted by it. You do not think about the rough edges. It is beautiful. Weta Studios killed it in this movie. This was a combo, effects combo of a Weta team and ILM, and it's some of the best superhero movie action scene CG combo things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't feel like you see them now further away off in the distance, and it's like weird body movements that physics would not allow.
Yeah. Really good. And that dog killed it.
Krypto's great. Krypto, there's just the personality that they inject into that dog. And we got a taste of that in the first trailer or the early trailer when he's pouncing all over Superman.
Yeah.
I love all of it. This is the only time you're ever going to hear me say I love Krypto.
Yeah.
It's the only time.
It's the only time I remember. I hate it in the comics. I don't hate it, but I'm not.
I was talking more about
Krypto coin. Yeah, no, good point. I kind of hate that too. But in the comics, I'm not that big of a fan of like, oh, it's a dog companion. It doesn't, in comics, you can't really express it. But in live action like this, in the right hands, man, it is awesome. And the energy of that dog is great. It's modeled after James Gunn's dog, where they did all the mocap from it. That's why it's
I love it.
That's why it's a hairier breed than, because the comics, he's more like a healer or like a...
Right. Not a terrier like this Krypto.
Right,
Yes.
which... I just think it was great. I loved him.
Yeah.
So more of that, please. All right. And my favorite. Oh, by the way, my favorite. No, that'll be a spoiler. I won't say it. Never mind. There's some cool stuff toward the end of the movie. That's all I'll say.
Oh, message it to me because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Brian, we got some quick. You went to the Renaissance Festival. How'd that go?
I did. It was such a good time. Denver has one of the 10 biggest Renaissance festivals in the country. Texas's is huge and Arizona's is huge, but we've got 60 acres here of Renaissance Festival, not counting the other 250 acres of parking, which is well needed.
Holy shit.
But we took the kids and made a day of it. It really is. Ours is in the mountains. It's in Larkspur, Colorado, so it's about an hour south of Denver, which, because it's in the mountains, means lots of trees, lots of shade. It was already not a very hot day, so that helped tremendously. Overcast and nice and cool.
Nice.
But also just being in the mountains, it's cooler than if it would be like in the city in Denver. Mm-hmm. The hills also mean that you're walking a lot and you're walking uphill and downhill and stuff like that. We waited for about 40 minutes for massive turkey legs because there was a long line, plus there was a lot of grilling and basically every time the line stopped, it was because they were putting more. They finally had room to put more on the grill and they were making them and stuff. And we'll be, hey, take as much time as you need to cook them. I don't need to bite into a turkey leg that's raw in the middle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yes, please cook your turkey legs.
Please cook your turkey legs. I don't know where they find these the turkey legs that are the size of my head.
If it feels genetically modified to me, I don't know what they're doing.
They really do. And I was thinking on the way in, what do they do with the rest of the turkey? But the other thing you could have gotten from that same vendor was turkey sausage on a stick. And so it's like, oh, okay. So they chop up the rest of the meat and turn it into sausage, which is great.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn that down. Look at this. Look at these right here cooking.
I know. Yeah, those are great. And so, sometimes that skin near the bottom gets a little leathery. You can't bite through it. And of course, we all know that the turkey legs, once you get to a certain level, are cartilage pin cushions, basically.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You've got those not quite bone, not quite food things that you've got to somehow deal with and pull out.
Yeah, they got real foreskin on these things, man.
They really do. They do look like this is from a bris.
Yeah. Freaking gross. But they are large. I just did a quick check. They're just large by nature. They're the biggest haunch of the birds we generally eat. So
easily.
Yeah.
The Tina and I both we had a light breakfast, and we're like, well, let's save, we won't eat anything until we get down there. Lunch will be a little bit late. The kids got to our house a little bit late, and then there was a lot of traffic going down there. There was one point that we were waiting in a very slow moving line for about 30 minutes, which sucked.
Yeah, that does suck.
So we ended up eating lunch at 3, and by that time we were famished, and a turkey leg each basically was our last meal of the day. Like, we each ate a turkey leg, and it was our lunch and it was our dinner. We had we shared a couple funnel cakes or something later on that were really good, but
that'll last you. That's enough protein for a couple of days right there.
It really is. Yeah, I mean, meat sweats and everything, but yeah. But anyway, they were freaking excellent. And shopping, there's so many vendors there. It's like walking into Orgrimmar. Did I already say that? It is. It's like walking into an MMO city, because you got this vendor that only sells boots, and then this vendor that only sells leather gauntlets. It's like, this is just like Orgrimmar. I have to go to 8 different places to get a uniform.
Is it like farmers markets where people kind of travel around to different ones and do their booth there?
I think so. Okay. I think there are probably vendors. Now, these buildings are permanent, and I was wondering what they do in the off season, because these are very, very specifically Renaissance looking buildings,
right?
So
they're aiming for a very specific aesthetic. It's not like fantasy aesthetic.
So it's not like you can say, all right, well, in the in September we're going to have some other convention there or something like that. Sure. It is just basically it is earmarked for this stuff.
Sure.
And only used for 8 weeks out of the year.
And everyone looks like this guy.
Everyone looks like that guy. Yeah, the cosplay to non-cosplay ratio was more like it was probably like 8 to 1. 8 cosplay people to 1 non-cosplay person.
Did you robe up or?
No, we were the non-cosplay people.
Gotcha. Okay. They don't care if you come like that, right? Like
no, they don't care, and nobody is like, oh man, maybe dress up next time, because basically you go there and it's like, oh, I could get a cloak here, and that could be the start of my costume for next year.
Got it.
Or a leather vest, or this or that, and no, I didn't. I didn't. Now this weekend was specifically pirate weekend.
Oh.
And apparently that makes it one of the busiest weekends, because it was. I mean, obviously, I talked about how long the line was for turkey legs. Yeah. So it was all pirates and wenches, and which means every woman had to have their boobs pushed way up to their neck.
Yeah,
and
right up
some
there.
Some of them collecting food as they're walking and eating at the same time. Like it's a little
turkey tray shelf,
little turkey tray shelf thing. Yes. So not that I was looking, but
no,
come on.
I mean, it's hard not to. Yeah, the whole point of that is for you to look. I think is the idea.
Exactly. Then yesterday, a little quick note: we did the JJ Valentine Memorial Game Day. We played some more Ravine. That game is so freaking great. We played Marvel Munchkin, which I haven't played Munchkin in years. I'd forgotten about how fun that thing is.
I didn't know they did a crossover with that. That's great.
Yeah, and it's really well done. We played some some Firefly Flux, because
Flux is great.
JJ loved Firefly, and so he had the Firefly Flux game. Yeah, it was a great time. Oh, we played something that Iceworm brought. So Mike Boyd, Iceworm came.
Oh, great.
And he brought a game called Da Da Da, which is basically a game where you make your own language based on the cards in front of you.
Okay.
And you can only speak in that gibberish language for the entirety of the game. You can't say, all right, so whose turn is it? You have to go, fu obo, you fubo, fubo, ubo.
Oh my gosh.
It's
it's like Simlish kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, hold on. So how do you're saying obviously what's in front of you in the cards has meaning to you.
Yes, you have to, as a team, as a group, you assign meaning to those words so that you can play other cards that then, once you've established what these sounds mean, you have these additional graphic art cards, illustrations that you have to put in a place on the table in front of you among these cards to say, well, this is, if that's this kind of thing and this is a body part, then this has to be in the middle. So that's really a foo-erg. But of course you have to do all that in using the gibberish.
That's really great though.
Yeah. This would be a great Nerdtacular game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should bring that to Nerdtacular.
Yeah. Ducey, if you're listening, put that on your list there, buddy, because we got to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you had a good time. I kind of want to go to one of these eventually. They have them here too, and I just never. You know what it is? Usually in the heat of the summer, and it just sounds miserable to me. But it sounds like you guys had a good time, despite the heat.
Well, that was the Renaissance Festival is not where we played the game. That was the JJ Valentine game day at the Morris House.
Oh, right. You were inside for that. Yeah.
Yeah. For that one, we were inside.
Yeah. But for the Renaissance Festival, though, specifically.
Renaissance Festival. Yeah. You would have a great time. Come out to the one here in Colorado and make a weekend of it. Bobby, the name of the game again is Da Da Da.
Da,
just
da,
like
da.
Just like the trio song.
Da,
Exactly.
da, da, da. Well, that's fantastic. We got a quick text from Harry Teets. I have a theory this is not his real name. We'll get to that theory in a minute.
Yeah.
He says, Scott, we need to have a talk about your background. He means all this.
Yeah.
He says, so I assume he's a viewer. He may be here live. I don't know if this Harry Teets is listening right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Says if I have to look at R2 or that giant cartoon duck head for one more minute, I might not make it. I love the show though, Harry. So he's referring to the cartoon duck head.
Yeah.
The R2 unit's back there.
There it is back there.
I'm a little surprised he didn't bring up the giant.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper, because you see the Stormtrooper no matter what position you're in. So
yeah, it's like a 12-year-old back there, the height of that.
How come he doesn't complain about my Thanos glove or my Spider-Man mask or my...
It's a great question. I mean, here's the point. Here's what I think, though. This next text is the same guy, I think.
Yeah,
He says he's Dusty Rhodes, but I'm starting to wonder if Dusty Rhodes...
I don't think he's a member of ZZ Top at all.
No. And you guys can say... you know what?
Dusty Bottoms.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Dusty Rhodes was Three Amigos, is that right?
Three Amigos. Yeah,
Dusty Bottoms was Three Amigos.
Dusty Rhodes is ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
And Frank Beard's the drummer with no beard. Yeah.
Correct, yes. Oh, wrestler. Dusty Rhodes is a wrestler. Oh. Dusty. So there's Gibbons, there's Beard, and who's the other ZZ Topper? I can't remember.
Scone Dipperhead Jr. I have no idea.
Exactly, yeah.
The next one comes from Dusty Rhodes, who says, please ask Brian to clean his microphone and stand. Maybe just pick up Inara and rub her all over the offending equipment. Thanks, love the show. I think this is the same guy. I'm telling you right now.
The same guy, and you know what? I'm sorry. You're right. I'm very bad at this. So actually having a little reminder every once in a while. I suck at dusting.
I do too. I'm really bad at it. You guys, if you could see, if I turn on the lights back here, everything's got a thin layer on it.
I know. And we collect a lot of shit, right? So there's a ton of shit all around the house that little collectibles and all sorts of that crap. So,
well, thanks to Harry Teets and Dusty Rhodes, if they're not the same person.
I think they're the same person.
I really do think it's the same tone.
They might even be Free Hotel Room / ST Monkey.
Yeah.
Actually. And
the thing when they send these in, you don't have to verify that you're either of these people. So,
yeah.
I think they're taking the piss, as the British say.
I know. Yes, but no, that is a good. You know what? I need that done. So, Dusty Hill, by the way, is the guy from ZZ.
Oh, Dusty Hill. Gosh dang it.
Dusty Hill, Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard.
That's right. Okay, now it all makes sense to me. I knew that, but forgot. Hey, everybody, guess what? Now is your time. This is your place. We're going to play a game. Here it comes. With us, we have one Brian Dunaway. Hello, Brian. How are you?
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian. It's Dusty Rhodes.
We know.
The American Dream.
We know.
My God, you're over here murdering me.
Listen, we know you're like a freaky wrestler, man. We know about you.
Freaky wrestler man.
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Yeah,
I wear a mask.
It's real to me, damn it.
You don't
It's
know what's
real to
going on.
me.
Yeah, are you like the real to me guy? You would be that guy? Okay, great.
That's right.
Well, good. I'm glad you're here regardless.
Let me tell you something right now.
Yeah, brother.
That athletics is real, all right? Doesn't matter if you believe the outcome is rigged. Them athletics.
Oh, it's true. Those dudes are serious athletes.
Yeah,
There's no
real.
question.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I never questioned that. What I questioned was them trying to convince the 2020 guy they slapped that it was somehow real beyond that the storylines were real.
Right.
It's like I was a kid and I knew that was bullshit. I think that's what put me off wrestling. I think that might have been why I never glommed on.
Most of us knew that it was just theater.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Well, it is what it is.
Some of us didn't.
No,
Some of us were full on.
like you. Hey,
Hey.
it's time to play a game. We're going to play a game. Brian Dunaway, you're one of the contestants, so am I. And Brian Ibbett here is going to explain the whole damn thing so that we know what's going on.
Well covered. Welcome to the Morning Half-Asses, a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving you two the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct and 3, like Superman 4, are incorrect. See how I did that again for you, Brian? Depending on how confident you feel with the category, you could provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses. But if any of those guesses are wrong, you get 0 points for that round. 1 right gets you a point. 2 right gets you 3 points. 3 right gets you 5 points. The player with the most points
I want
after 3
5
rounds.
points.
Well, then you better get 3 correct if you do. It's simple. My instructions are clear on how you get that.
Yep.
Player with the most points after 3 rounds wins the prize for their contestant. Here are our contestants that you're playing for. Playing for Joel and Jake. Scott, you're playing for Joel in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, nice. I like Ohio.
Yeah.
Good people out there.
Good people out there. Exactly. Brian, you're playing for Jake Bergeron in Maine.
Oh, Bergeron. Nice.
I keep saying we don't hear enough from Maine, but here we are again with another
Here
Maine
we are
name.
hearing from Maine,
Yeah.
so I'm glad.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love Maine.
All right.
Maine.
If you guys are ready,
Yeah.
let's get to our first category. Hold on a second. It's doing
I
it
look
down-
forward
there
to
we go.
putting Scott's head into the ring floor.
That's right, brother.
Listen, brother. All right. Question number 1. It is sports related, just not those sports. Countries that hosted both the Summer and Winter Olympics. So countries that had both the Summer and Winter Olympics in there.
I know. I'm noting the easy one is not here, the United States,
Sure,
which has definitely done that. But I like where your head's at here.
We had Atlanta and Lake Placid and Los Angeles. All right, your choices are France, Canada, Greece, Austria, Japan,
Canada.
and Finland.
Canada.
I always thought that was Canada until I watched the movie. I'm like, oh, they're not talking about Canada.
Yeah. Oh, I'm torn on this one. I know one for sure.
I know one I'm pretty sure about. How's that?
I'm gonna just.
I'm not gonna get
2. I'm
I'm not going to get the 5
All right.
this time around.
Yeah, I don't trust.
Well, you waffled back and forth. I like watching where your selections go and unselect and reselect. In this case, you both locked on 2, and you both locked on the same 2.
Oh, nice.
France and Japan, and those are both absolutely correct.
Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to think of places that would have
all.
really high
I should have
points.
stayed with Canada. Why?
You should have.
I wasn't sure about Canada being able to do the Summer Olympics.
I know. That's
what
where I
wasn't
was
sure
at because
about.
I kept thinking there's no.
You got mountains, you got high peaks.
Yeah.
The winter stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one was the summer? Was that
So
Calgary? Or?
Greece was summer only. Oh, where in Canada
Yeah.
was the summer? Toronto?
Toronto Olympics? Okay.
Oh, Montreal.
Montreal.
was the summer.
Okay. That may as well be the French.
1976, Montreal. Right, of course.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah.
That was a big one.
Stuff went down there.
Yep. Stuff did go down. Yeah, exactly. There was a couple movies made about that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to question number 2. Girls' names. How well do you know your girls' names? Which of these were among the 10 most popular girls' names of the 1970s I'm sorry, that should be 1990s, not 1900s. 1990s.
Oh, that's much easier. Oh, Jesus. Well, I don't know. That might be even harder.
That's a typo.
Yeah.
10 most popular girls' names of the 1990s. Your choices are Yanni, Elizabeth, Lisa, Emily, Ashley, and Madison.
Did you say Yanni?
Yeah, but he's kidding.
Lauren.
It may as well be Mountain.
Lauren and Yanni sound the same.
What was the Mountain one?
Green Needle.
Green Needle and something Mountain or
Green Needle.
The 1990s.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Green
it was
Needle.
A single word. It was like a smash point or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Green
another
Needle,
whole other Green Needle. Yeah, so they're two separate things though.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. That's it.
Oh, that's right. It was Laurel and Yanni, not Lauren. That's right.
I liked your joke. I got it.
Yes, you got my
I
joke.
may be thinking wrong because I'm trying to think of people that I knew in the 90s, but they already existed. So they would have been named probably in the 80s or the 70s. And now I'm questioning everything that I chose.
You should.
I know. I'm watching
go.
your selections, and all right.
Because they were different. Because one was like post that time, and then was pre. And so I feel a little more stronger about those.
Okay, more
The
strong.
younger people I knew were named this. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the 1990s, sure. All right. Well, you guys both chose 2 again. You both locked in on 2, and you overlapped on 1. And the tadpole is in a lot of agreement with you, by the way. You both locked in on Madison.
Yeah.
Yep. Madison.
I never heard that name before the 90s.
Number 29 in the 1990s. It rose to number 3 in 2003, but that's too late for this thing. Your choice. The real answers were Emily, Ashley, and Elizabeth. Yeah, Lauren is number 13, and Lisa all the way down at number 71.
I knew so many Lisas during the 90s, and I was like, wait a minute. These would have been people born prior
in the
to
70s
that.
and 60s. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we named my daughter's middle name is Elizabeth, so we got close. But
yeah, you did.
Yep.
Damn it! All right, I feel okay about that one. That was a hard one.
You're still tied with 3 points each. Let's get to question number 3. Scooby-Doo monsters. Which of these are actual monsters from actual Scooby-Doo? Your choices are Scarecrow Biker, Cheese Monster, Space Ape, Viking Mannequin, Headless Betsy Ross, and Robot Pharaoh.
I love her flag.
3 of these.
These are really
were
good
actually
because
used
they all.
on Scooby-Doo.
These are all amazing, by the way.
Yes,
are,
absolutely. Yes.
Can't tell what's fake or
pics-
not, but I love it.
Oh, I can't either. Oh, I'm scared now.
Cheese Monster. Holy shit. I feel like we're going to get in trouble on this because we both like old cartoons and we should know
Cheese
this.
Monster.
Yeah. I'm trying to think I'm trying to picture stuff that Fred lifted the hood on, you know?
Right.
Toward the
Me
end.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it would be.
Oh my God. This feels
Would have
right.
gotten away with it. A word for those crazy kids.
I'm going to go
Meddling
with
kids.
That feels right, but I'm not sure about the rest.
I'm locking in with
That's
2.
hilarious. You guys both at the very same time chose the 2 that you chose.
Oh, really?
The dots came in at the same time for one, and then the
shit.
dots came
Hilarious.
at the same time for the second one.
Oh, boy.
That first one that you agreed on is Viking Mannequin.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Is that a false
You
memory?
probably do remember a Viking Mannequin because there was a Viking Mannequin.
Right.
Yes.
Sounds
the other
right.
I
one
feel
you
pretty
remembered.
sure about that one.
Yeah,
The
but it
other one
ended
was a
up
total
being the
guess.
janitor or some bullshit like that. That's the thing with these. They weren't actual Viking mannequins, but yeah.
The other one you remembered was the Robot Pharaoh. You both jumped on that one too. And
did we now?
no, I'm sorry. There was not a
Man,
Robot Pharaoh.
I should have done Robot Pharaoh. I should have
I
done
really
something
wish-
Viking Mannequin.
I wish Headless Betsy Ross was one of them, but that would have been too alarming for kids. The other ones were Cheese Monster and Space Ape.
Oh, what? There's a space ape?
There's a
I
Space
really
Ape,
felt
yes.
like Space Ape was a trick.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought
Really
grape
was.
ape or something, you know?
Exactly. And I do kind of remember Cheese Monster, but I wasn't. I thought maybe that was a joke, a play on words. Cheese
Yes,
Monster.
Right. I mean, there's deep sea diver, radioactive deep sea diver.
Those
We're
are
not going to see
easy.
that one on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Nutcracker ghost guy. You know that guy?
Here he is. He looks
Nutcracker,
like
but
this.
That's the Space Ape.
This is Space Ape. According to the image search for Scooby-Doo I did.
Wow.
That's not. That's like some Ben 10 shit there.
I mean,
That's
that's
And here's a picture of them all fighting him. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
This is some new Scooby-Doo crap right here is what this is.
It does look like newer Scooby-Doo to me.
It does, yeah.
But they call that the space ape. It's got the same feet.
Fred's wearing a sweater now.
Yeah,
instead of the
where's his dicky?
the white shirt and his ascot.
That's
yeah.
some bullshit, man. Well, anyway. Oh, yeah, it's a thing. I guess they even advertised it on Boomerang. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
What's New Scooby-Doo is the name of this series.
Let's do Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
What's new, Scooby-Doo?
That's not the
Oh,
real
well.
Scooby-Doo. That's some bullshit.
That's not my Scooby-Doo.
No.
I watched some of that.
So what happens now? We have to have a
So
tiebreaker?
Yeah, you're in a tie. So that means we're going to our tiebreaker.
I'm
I
looking
will
forward to
let-
putting you into the turnbuckle.
Sweet.
I will let Scott, because it's his birthday week, be the choice
like
of
that, sweet.
either giving an answer or giving the over.
Yeah, let the old man go first. Yeah.
Over or under or the answer, right?
Yes, those are your choices.
I'm gonna make Brian do the pick on the over under, right? Like he has to choose.
Do the
and then
number. I got to pick the number.
He picks
right?
the number,
Right.
And you
yeah.
choose.
and then
you
I
choose
say
over
higher or
under.
lower. Yeah, that's what I want to
Yeah.
do. Okay.
All right. Well, so
5.
Brian, you're going to be giving an answer to this. Sure. Is that your final answer?
5. Always
I guess
Brian.
I'll wait for the question.
Good idea.
The first flight between New York and Los Angeles was in 1911.
Right.
In hours, how long was the plane airborne? How long did it take to fly from New York to Los Angeles on the very first flight in 1911?
Is it a straight shot? Not that it matters, but no layovers, I assume.
It was no layer.
There would be no lay. Where's it gonna?
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the point of it. Is it's the first
Yeah. Where's it gonna lay over?
coast to coast one? Yeah. So.
What airport you think you're gonna lay over at?
Yeah, exactly.
1911?
That's a good point. We're going to stop in Denver and see that penis horse. That'd be great.
Finally, we've built these airports. I'm so glad that there are finally airplanes to land on them.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, what do you think?
All right, what's your answer,
Let's see.
Brian?
I'm trying to think of headwinds in a 1911 airplane. When you're trying to avoid a space monkey ape and putting all the math together now, and I'm going to go with it took approximately 11 hours. What?
Okay.
Yeah, because it 1911, 11 hours.
Oh, I
Okay.
got you. Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Yeah, okay. All right, good.
Lower.
You're going to go lower than 11 hours.
I think it's around 8.
No, interesting.
The actual answer is higher.
2 weeks.
What?
It
Two
took
weeks.
it took 82 hours.
What?
Because the
Holy
pilot made 69 stops before crashing just shy of his goal in Long Beach.
Holy shit!
So actually, it took even longer
So-
because he never actually
so-
made it.
He did. That's true. Yeah. So he did actually make stops. 69 of them to be exact. Nice.
69, dude. Nice.
Yeah. And took 82 hours for him to fly from New York to LA.
That one's almost a trick question. Almost.
Kind of
That was
is, I know.
hilarious.
Almost.
Because we were making fun of you for your how many stops did you
Layover.
make? Well, he actually did make a lot of stops.
Yeah. Fair though. You know what, Brian? You deserve that one. You got it, man. Well done.
I almost when I was hesitant, I was almost going to say he did have to make stops, but then it's like, you know what? No, it's fair for both of you. If I don't say anything,
That's right.
then you guys.
if neither of us know, it's 100% fair.
That's
You're
right.
totally fine.
exactly, exactly.
It's all good. So you win, Brian, which means other people win. Let's play this first.
Congratulations.
Brian, who won in our big party here?
Oh yeah! So congratulations going out to Jake Bergeron in Maine. You are getting a copy of Epistory Typing Chronicles and Rain World. It's what happens when 7 strangers are put together in a house and there's no umbrellas.
Rain, I don't know about Typing Chronicles, but Rain World's awesome. It's an all-timer. Very good. Our runner-up won something I personally absolutely love the game you're about to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, the runner-up won a copy of Colt Canyon. It sounds like a Western. So
is.
Joel and Dayton, you're getting Colt Canyon.
It is. It's like it's retro graphics and stuff, but it feels like an open world Western adventure. It's so good. It reminds me of Zelda in a weird way,
Yeah.
like Zelda kind of gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fantastic. You both won big wins here this week, so I think I'm actually glad of how it turned out. So that's how I deal with my loss. See, is I pretend like it was a win.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a win for everybody else. So
Always think positively, you guys at home. That's the lesson. That's the big takeaway. Brian?
This is about the jugs of pee?
Not really. It's about you leaving. But tomorrow, you and I are doing Play Retro, and Play Retro is an exciting place to be because we're going to do Nobody Lives Forever. Oh, no, wait. What's the title?
We're
No One Lives Forever.
That's right. No, it's the operative : No One Lives Forever, or NOLF, as people call it online.
It used to be. It's funny because it sounds like an actual James Bond title.
It does
and
sound
so
like
I always think I'm
yeah.
saying it wrong, but it's a parody a little bit. It's also kind of takes itself seriously in a bunch of ways.
I was going to say, it is a serious, I mean, it's not a comedy game or a satire game.
Not really.
Well,
it's got some tongue in the cheek, but not fully. You know, the cheek is not full tongue. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gross.
Like this, yeah.
It's really good back in the day, and I cannot wait to play it. I think it's 25 years old now, or some shit like that, or maybe it's 20.
Yeah, I think around 25 years. Hard to get to run, and also Disney owns half, and DC owns the other, or Warner Brothers owns the other half. So it's gonna be,
boy,
yeah. So
those two don't like each other.
They don't know, and so getting a remaster or getting it released in any modern form, it's been a little tough.
Yeah, but if you can find it, then you can hire
there's a
the
community
A-Team.
project, and we're going to tell you how to do it.
Yeah, for sure. It is an amazing series. It should have kept going. We should be playing the 8th or 9th version of this game now. I don't know what happened. I know a little of what happened because I've read it, but we're going to talk all about it. One of my favorite games ever on PC, and I think consoles got some treatment, didn't they?
PS2 got the first one and not the second.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the deal was.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, there you have it. Hey, Brian Dunaway, look forward to that tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Time on Tuesday. That's our day we record. I would like you to do me one tiny favor, and that is to kiss our butt. Okay.
Jeez. Oi.
That's the nice thing about Clean Feed is it's full duplexing, so
It is.
we can hear each other fight.
Cut him off before,
Yeah.
exactly before he can
I
get
can
one
hear
out.
all the bullshit he says. All right, that is it for that. We're going to take a break. Before we do, Brian, this break is brought to us by somebody. Who is it?
Yeah, I love this. This break is brought to you by Critical Clean Auto Detailing. Hey, tadpoolers in the Dayton, Ohio area. Does your ride smell like a fish sandwich or look like it's been through a Mad Max sequel? Let me fix that. I'm Zarek Envy with Critical Clean Auto Detailing, mobile detailing right in your driveway. You can get interior detail, double vacuum, compressed air, blowout, the works. Exterior detail, which includes a full paint decontamination and a 3 to 6 month ceramic gloss protection. Do you think you want prices?
Yeah, we can say prices. Like the deals are really good. They're
really good.
The interior detail is ridiculously cheap.
It is because like all the stuff that you're getting clean from starts at $225 for a sedan, but you get floor, seats, cracks, everything vacuumed out.
Yep.
You will not find a single loose French fry in the bottom of your ride.
Yep.
Exterior detail starts at $125 for a sedan. Again, that comes with a full paint decontamination and 3 to 6 month ceramic gloss protection. Zarek says, I usually stick to Dayton, but for tadpoolers, I'll drive anywhere from northern Cincinnati to southern Columbus. So pretty much the whole damn state of Ohio. Mention TMS or send a meme via email, Facebook, or Discord for 10% off your first detail. That is critical cleandetail@gmail.com. That's criticalcleandetail@gmail.com. Find them on Facebook at Critical Clean Auto Detailing or Discord at Vampirate Monk. Vampirate_monk.
I love how different it is from all the other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
That's great.
business, pleasure.
On Discord. He's a real cool dude. I'm very happy to help get the word out. I love it when I hear about tadpoolers doing like rad business startups and stuff. Love to help them out if we can.
Entrepreneurs, we need more entrepreneurs. Support a local business and talk to Zarek about getting your ride clean. I'd almost drive my car over there to Ohio just to get it cleaned by Zarek.
I would too. I like Columbus too. I feel like I would nearly move there if I had a good enough reason. I liked that town. It was cool. All right, we're going to take a break now. When we come back from this break, we'll spend some time with Bobby, who's bringing the big guns on lactose intolerance.
Ooh, love it. We've been talking about that. That's been a topic lately.
Yeah.
So
he's just going to drink.
Excellent.
He's going to drink cream and fart on a microphone the whole time.
We're gonna see it happen. We're gonna see lactose intolerance happen live on the show.
Yeah, it's going to be great. He's got a new mixer too, so that'll help with the audio.
Cool.
Anyway, all that's coming up after this break that Brian brought with music for it.
Yeah. Yes, I did for to do that. This is a woman whose real name is Gabby Gamberg, and she lives at 429 South. No, I'm kidding. But she goes by the name Daffo, Daffo. Way easier to remember. Her brand new debut album, comes out September 26th via Concord Records. Big thanks to Grandstand Media for letting me know about this one. This is fantastic. This is the first single from the album. It's called Habit. Here is Daffo.
You're only allowed to have one floppy disk inside the disk drive at a time.
Brian believes that somebody is following him.
I do.
You're right. We're back. Hey, what's that song again? I need to write it down.
Absolutely. That song again is called Habit, Habit, of course, by the singer Daffo. Her brand new album comes out way out in September. It feels like a long time in the future, but to tide you over, you've got the song. Or I'm sorry, the album is called Where the Earth Bends, but you've got the song Habit to make that wait a little bit easier.
I mean, sometimes the wait's worth it. You know?
Yes, in this case it is. Everything I've heard from this album, we've played Daffo before on the show, and she's fantastic. I think we played Quick Fix, which was the first single from the album.
Ah, very nice indeed.
Yeah, very, very good.
We have Bobby with us on the line. He is
Bobby!
He's just a beast of a man. He's just look at him. Look at that bright, blown out white.
So washed out.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Excuse.
There we go. Oh, now we're dark.
Now it looks like you turned the lights off in the studio. Oh, there we go.
No, I know this pain. I've had this camera.
Yeah,
I know what this is like. Sure. I feel you. I feel your pain.
That is a Roadcaster behind you, isn't it?
Yeah, I got this after the Vegas show and getting to. I'd been thinking about
you saw what Tom had, and
and I'd been thinking about this for a while, but I'm it's you hate to spend a bunch of money on a expensive piece of equipment and then it not be right.
Get it.
And so I was like, well, I'm gonna get to play with one at the TMS Vegas live show, so let me see how much I like it. And I really liked it, so I got it and I've loved it. It's made everything so much easier. Big shout out to the Rodecaster Pro 2 for podcasters.
So the Pro 2 is the most recent of the devices? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's the same. It's as new as the Duo. The Pro 2 just has 6 inputs instead of 4. Or no, 4 instead of 2.
If you don't have a need for as many outputs as I do, like if you're just doing 1 or 2 ins and outs, then the Rodecaster Duo is really what you need. It's the same internal everything. Like you can do all the same. The firmware is pretty much the same. So
how close are these people to a 3? You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's always a question, right? Like, do I get one now or do I wait?
Yeah, because there's this little bit of me that's like, oh, do I see how things go, or do I? Oh wait, did you get the Pro 2 then?
He got the Pro 2.
Holy shit! Look at that thing.
I just ordered the Duo myself today, but there's a little part of me that's like, I could cancel that order and get the Pro 2, but because the other thing I very, very rarely have Tina come and join me in the studio, but I do want to be able to route audio from soundboard on my iPad. But maybe I don't need it because I've got the pads, right? Maybe I don't need.
Yeah, the pads are kind of there for that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they also aren't the pads. You can rotate them, so you can have more than just those 8.
You
can customize the pads, and you've got a button down at the bottom that makes it so you can move to different sets of pads. Here's the thing, Brian. Here's a really good feature that you would really like. You can create a soundboard using a program on your iPad, and this thing allows you to Bluetooth connect to your iPad seamlessly. Like it's very
cool.
You can play things from your iPad into the mixer.
Just Bluetooth it.
So I don't even need and that'll be in the Duo as well because they're functionally
because it's
functionally the same except for the inputs.
Yeah. See, and I don't think I even need more than. I just have 2 mics.
You probably
in the
only
studio.
need the Duo unless you're in. I don't know.
See, you do so many shows where you've got Kim in the studio and Carter in the studio, and you'd almost need to have the ability to have Kim and Carter together on the show.
Yeah, but I've right now only have the 1 mic. But you're right. I could expand it.
Yeah,
or the 2 mics, I guess.
I like the ability to be able to be flexible. That's why I went with the big one.
Yeah,
so.
All right.
I could be painting myself into a corner with the Duo instead of the 2, but I'm gonna just brave it and stick with the Duo.
Well, worst case is you use it for a week and go, yeah, I want to upgrade, and you send it back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Amazon
I still
don't
can,
care.
Yeah,
30
days. Or
Amazon
whatever.
just throws that shit in a landfill anyway. That's my understanding.
The last amazing thing about this Rodecaster is that it's got first of all on one line it's got an input and an output that you only need one USB connection for, and it already comes with one of them. It already names them the Rodecaster chat line, so it's already set up for mix minus that you can just do it right there on the thing and not have to like fiddle with a bunch of stuff on your computer. It handles it for you, and then it has a second USB-C that you can connect onto the same computer, and those three lines will show up as three separate audio devices on your computer,
and it's a full mix,
without the need of like a card or something, some
or
other
the software,
device.
the loopback software or whatever.
Yep. Huh. Just handles it for you.
Shit. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
No, I know it is.
It's the best. It's the best mixer I've ever had, and I've had many. So
yeah,
all right.
Really good.
So it's not just a flash in the pan. Hey, check this out. We're making a cool thing for podcasters, bro.
Yeah. And I think what put me off about it for so long, and why it took trying out Tom's and seeing that Tom, who of course we all trust on tech things,
sure,
totally,
seeing that he was using it. But what put me off until then was I think all the flashy lights and colors. I was like, what is this, made for babies or something?
Yeah, it is a little bit of that, right?
It is candy. It does look like Skittles,
but it's really good. It's really, really good.
All right, I'm gonna have to consider this too.
I do like the smaller form factor of the Duo for potentially.
Oh, and I saw I saw a video of somebody who did this. You can buy, and if you want to do this, Scott, if you like this idea, just tell me and I'll send you the Amazon links to how to do it. But I bought a monitor arm and I can just move it out of the way. See this?
Put him full screen.
Oh, sorry, here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
So move it again. So here it is.
You can just move it around,
dude,
and out of the way.
You get the desk space when you need it,
because it's got the screw holes in the back, like the back of a flat screen monitor, so you can screw it into one of those.
Yeah,
that's rad. They're very Mac friendly too, which is good for Brian and I because we both produce on Macs.
Cool. So there's good, and it hooks up Bluetooth to my, lapel Rode Go.
Yeah. See, that's a cool feature. It sounds like some more other Bluetooth stuff with your other devices and whatnot. All right. Yep. Well, we've sold the world on the Rodecaster 2. Rodecaster, get with us, and we'll get the
Yeah, really. Why can't we get them as a sponsor and maybe get some free equipment for the two of us?
Yeah, we need to review these, right? We need to push these to the people is what we need to do.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sure this is not going to happen. Bobby, you're here because of science. Oh, I forgot to play your thing.
Science!
Here, we'll just do that. He's here to talk about some science, and the science in this case is all about that lactose intolerance stuff we've been going back and forth on.
Yeah.
My guess is you have found some information that we thought we knew, but we don't.
I'm so glad.
Well, the last time I was here, I said, hey, I'll look into this because I'd never heard of the thing that Brian was talking about. Brian said he had gone to a dairy, and they were touting the benefits of low processed, low pasteurized or raw milk,
low temperature, not extreme temperature pasteurization, but middle temperature pasteurization or something.
Yeah,
whatever the phrase is. Yeah,
saying that it actually helps with lactose intolerance if you do that. So
that's what they claimed.
So that's the claim. So I looked into it. And I was going to talk about what lactose intolerance is and why. I'll spoil it right now. Get it? Spoiled.
Spoil the milk.
I love it. Yeah. Spill the milk too while you're here. That'd be great. Let's do all the metaphors. Yeah.
Just cry over it.
The long and the short of it is that they're wrong. That it doesn't have any effect on lactose intolerance.
Okay.
But let's talk about why. If I'm a little bit awkward in this, I actually prepared this last week because I forgot that I wasn't going to be on the show, and then I literally sat there. I know better because Scott's really good at messaging me the day before and saying you good for the show, and he didn't do that. But I was sitting here on the show at my desk waiting, and then you guys called Steven, and I was like, oh. I guess.
Oh shit, yeah. Usually I'm man, when shit happens when people are out of town, it gets so jacked.
It gets weird, and usually I ask. So this is me apologizing for if I am a little rough on the notes because I haven't read them in a while. But this is not me saying you did anything wrong. You always check with
I'm
me
usually
ahead of time,
I'm usually pretty good about it. I have a note every day to check with guests for the next day, and I usually have the right ones, but sometimes especially Mondays, because it's flip-flop or it's just you, Steven, you, Steven, you, Steven. And sometimes the way it goes, it's like three of you in a row. Steven then had a thing, so it's a fourth Bobby in a row, and then, oh no, Steven's back. I guess we're just doing one with him next. Like, it gets kind of complicated, but yeah.
Totally fine. All right, so let's start with lactose intolerance. What is lactose intolerance, and what is lactose? Lactose is a sugar that's found in milk. That's really all it is. But our body's not able to process it very easily. It's the molecule for lactose is pretty big. It can't be easily absorbed into the lining of our intestines in our stomach and in the places where it would get absorbed and become part of energy for our body. So we can't absorb lactose. So our bodies have an enzyme called lactase. Enzymes are always named like sugar enzymes are always, at least they always end in ace, and they always are named in a way so you can easily know which thing that they.
I didn't know that. They all have an ace at the end?
Yeah, enzymes are always ASE at the end of it.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So lactase breaks down lactose into two smaller sugars that are smaller, so they can be easily digested. And without lactase, lactose can make you very, very sick. Some people it can be so bad it can be life-threatening, but it can make you very, very sick. And the reason that is because it increases. What it does is to be technical about the terms is that it increases osmotic pressure, and in your digestion, in your gut.
Yeah.
And what that means is it makes it so that water wants to come to where the lactose is.
Yeah.
So it increases a bunch of your bowel, your intestines small intestines and your bowel will hold on to a lot of water, which is why you get things like diarrhea.
Yeah.
But
love some diarrhea.
Also,
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
But
Who doesn't
also,
love diarrhea?
there's a bacteria. Yeah, there's a bacteria that loves lactose, and so it chews it up and then produces a bunch of gassy byproducts, which is where the gas comes from, right? So it can cause bloating, farting, and diarrhea.
Sure.
So if you do not have the enzyme lactase, then you can't break down the lactose, and it could be dangerous. All human babies are born with producing a bunch of lactase, but around 80%, about 4 out of 5 babies, about 80% of people on Earth stop producing lactase, or at least as much lactase, when they get to around, I think, like 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, that early!
So,
wow. Okay.
My understanding is, though, there's the factor that cow's milk is not the same as mother's milk. Like you're not a cow, so there's going to be differences, right? Or is that
there's
a misconception?
probably differences in some of the macronutrients and other things like that, but they all still, in terms of lactose intolerance, they all still contain lactose.
Okay, so mom's milk, cow's milk, goat's milk doesn't matter. Lactase is needed to break down the lactose.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sweet.
So why, if I just said around 70% of the world's population is lactose intolerant. I don't know if you knew that. Almost everyone is lactose intolerant.
Whoa.
I say almost everyone, but it's just a large majority, 70%.
There's a scale of tolerance then, is what I'm guessing, right?
Well, no, well, sure, there is a scale of tolerance, but the reason you're thinking that's strange, 70% of the people that I know are not lactose intolerant, and that's because it's not evenly distributed across the globe. Around 11,000 years ago, we started domesticating animals in Mesopotamia, around Phoenicia, Syria, Egypt, around that area, right? And what they did to deal with the milk byproduct of the animals that they were domesticating, like goats and cows and everything, is they turned those things into fermented milk products, which do break down the lactose. So yogurt and cheese. And that's why those are such big parts of Mediterranean cuisine, is because historically there's a lot of yogurt. That's how you dealt with the milk, and the fact that, back in the day, thousands of years ago, you want to get as much calories out of the things that you're farming and producing as you can, right?
I figured the stuff in the yogurt is also dairy based, though, right? Or no? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, but because it's fermented, there's bacteria that's introduced to it that break down the lactose.
It's already helping process it, basically.
So is it doing that in the tub? Like, I buy a tub of good yogurt, Greek yogurt. Is it actually breaking down the...
I don't know about that, to be honest. I know there are a lot of claims about bacteria in yogurts that are not true. So it's a little bit hard to tease that apart. I think there's still bacteria in it, just like there's still bacteria in cheese that you buy.
Oh, that's true.
It might be fermenting it, but I don't know. You're refrigerating it, so that probably slows down any of that process if it's happening at all.
Oh, good point.
But yeah, they could eat it now because the lactose is being broken down. But as people began to move across the world, some people moved up to Northern Europe where climates were colder, and it allowed for longer milk storage, because that's one of the reasons they also turned it into yogurt and cheese in the warmer the tropics and Mediterranean climates and stuff like that, is because it's warmer. It wouldn't last as long. So they wanted to make it last longer. Well, when you move north, you can store this stuff for longer, especially during the fall and winter. And so there was just an evolutionary pressure and advantage to, if you were born with a mutation that allowed you to produce lactase and consume the milk, you could get more calories, eat more easily, and survive, famines or long winters and stuff like that, right?
Sure.
So anyway, all that to say, most people are lactose intolerant, but the people who aren't, the people who can consume milk, were all a bunch of mutants. So,
right, but you're saying
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is digest milk.
That's right. But what you're kind of saying, though, is there is a possible outcome that for those who maybe suffer from it more, to increase good bacterial opponents to lactose. Like, if they increase their input of those good bacteria, gut bacteria, that they could maybe curb this a bit. Isn't that the idea?
So that's what you might think, right?
I might think that.
But it doesn't quite work that way.
Shit, I was afraid of that.
And that's kind of where the raw milk people are coming from, because this has been I know Brian, the dairy you were at, they didn't have raw milk, but this whole claim,
such a movement.
There's a big push,
milk.
Yeah, exactly. The claim that that low pasteurization or low temperature pasteurization or no pasteurization at all would cure lactose intolerance or deal with it. It started with raw milk. Raw milk has been saying, raw milk proponents and people who sell raw milk have been saying this for a long time, that it has natural lactase in it, and so it's producing it by bacteria that's in the milk, and it's already breaking it down.
Right, comes with the tools that you need to process it.
Right,
right. And then the claim is that by us pasteurizing it, we're killing all that bacteria, and so then it's not breaking it down. But the truth is that that's not actually happening. So probiotic bacteria is like, raw milk doesn't have probiotic organisms like people claim it does. And I think the reason people think this is because of a misunderstanding of A, what's going on in the milk, and B, what probiotic organisms really are. So there are studies that show that fermented dairy products like yogurt might be able to ease lactose malabsorption, is what they call it, or the inability to absorb lactose.
Yeah, look at these.
The photos that Scott keeps putting up are just the grossest dairy products.
They're pretty gross. On the cheese, they say, "Oh, keep eating it; it's good for you." But in the milk, these are milk cases here. You don't want to be drinking this shit. This is not. So that's an important point I want to make. Somebody has milk looks like this.
throw it away.
Yeah, don't drink that, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to help you.
It's a bad idea. Yeah.
You think you got lactase to break down.
I have that intolerance.
Yeah. Just the imagery. I'm not very tolerant of any of this.
No, exactly.
Sorry, Bobby, continue.
No, that's okay. There have been studies that showed that fermented products like yogurt might be able to help people with lactose intolerance. But the reason that those studies showed that is because the fermentation microorganisms were producing lactase in the intestines, right? Yeah. Okay. The idea is that it's being added to the yogurt. It's not naturally present in the milk, right?
Right, you have to add it.
We add microorganisms to the yogurt in order to get the process of fermentation started.
Because that's the whole thing with yogurt, right? Yogurt isn't like a naturally occurring substance. We have always done this. This is not new, right? Like Dannon didn't go, hey, guess what, guys? We got an idea. By the way, if you ever drive by a Dannon yogurt factory, even if they brown bag the whole building and has no logos and you don't know who's in there, you will 1,000% know you're driving past a Dannon yogurt. Oh my Lord, Brian.
Really?
It's so bad. Imagine the worst diaper you ever experienced. That's what that smells like. Horrible.
I thought it would have smelled like the fruit at the bottom.
No, it does not.
Because the place the Morning Fresh dairy that I went to, they do the Noosa yogurt there as well, the Greek, or it's really Australian style yogurt. That place, there was no smell whatsoever. So whatever they're doing, they're locking that poop tight.
I don't know what's going on. Dannon obviously not known for a lot of sugar and who knows.
That could be it too. Yeah.
But man, does it reek. There's this one between us and I think it's Ogden. You go north, and you can always tell when you're driving past it. Even if you're recycling air in your car, it doesn't matter. Just
really? Oh, jeez.
All right, sorry. There's a little side note there to remember.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're adding these bacteria to it, right? And so they're producing a lot of these byproducts that are very smelly. And that's all continuing to happen inside your intestines. Raw milk so what I think is happening is raw milk advocates are making some connection between pasteurization killing bacteria and these studies that show that there sometimes is a small benefit to yogurt when it comes to lactose intolerant subjects. And again, this study is just showing that when you specifically add fermentation bacteria that breaks down lactose to the food product, it makes it more tolerable to lactose intolerant people, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's breaking down the lactose for you.
Right.
Also, another thing to think about, and this is just like, to me, just the logic of the idea that raw milk would already have these things in it. If the bacteria did naturally exist in the raw milk, and it was breaking down it was producing lactase naturally from the raw milk, then lactose intolerance probably would have never been a thing in the first place thousands of years ago.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, but no one thinks that way. Also, when there's money to be made, they definitely don't think that way because they want you to do the thing. And it's really hard for people. Right. They hear this and it rings bells. Like you hear this. My mother-in-law is big on the raw milk thing. And it's because she's prone to hearing things that say, take it back to before we started messing with things. That's the good stuff. And she buys it every time. So there are people who
died a lot more and younger a long time ago.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah.
I try to remind her of that, but she doesn't always listen to me.
A little aside about, it's not really an aside, but to highlight the probiotics thing. Probiotics, the way probiotics are defined is beneficial, non-pathogenic bacteria, right? Like that is what probiotics are. They're beneficial, non-pathogenic, meaning they're good and they don't cause disease in humans.
They don't spread pathogens. Right? Exactly.
Right. And so technically, probiotics, as defined by medicine for their medical use, probiotics must be of some sort of human compatibility, usually from human origin, to have any positive effect to human health. Because if they're not, then they're foreign, and they're gonna mess things up, right? Because we have an ecosystem in our bodies that has to be balanced and maintained, and when you throw something foreign in there, it can cause trouble.
Sure.
So there is one human adapted bacteria that is found in raw milk.
Oh, tell me more.
It is called Streptococcus pyogenes, and that is the strep throat bacteria.
Oh, that's great. We love that one. Huge fan.
Really?
Huge fan of the Streptococcus. Love a good case of strep. It's nothing better for your life. Actually, but what does that mean though? That means you could get strep from milk when that was in there?
That's what it means.
Holy shit.
Yeah. If they're doing their job well, they would. Well, if they're doing their job well, they wouldn't be producing raw milk in the first place. But or selling it anyway.
Yeah.
But if they're doing everything right, then there wouldn't be this bacteria in the milk at all. There's another bacteria called bifidobacteria. It's sometimes mentioned as a good bacteria that's found in milk, and maybe that's true. Who knows? But we don't want it in there because bifidobacteria. Bifidobacteria is found in cow poop.
Oh,
okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if it is in the milk, then that's because the dairy produced is being contaminated by cow poop, and so then there's going to be other problems with it.
Which always seems so easy to me. You got the whole cow body there.
Yeah.
The thing's only shitting 4 inches from where it's squirting milk. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just seemed like pasteurization's the greatest thing in the history of the world. Freaking love it.
It seriously has saved probably billions of lives.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
Or did it just save some dumb people who now don't get it? I don't want anyone to die. Don't get this wrong.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want anybody to die. Human life is sacred. Bobby,
walk that back a little bit.
I have my favorite A. You know, you said they all have A's at the end. These lactase. Whatever.
Yeah.
I found my favorite. I'm going to try to say it here. Glycerol 3-Phoshitiendopeeeeeeeeennee dihydranase or NAD+. What do you think of that one? You like that?
Yeah. I'm looking at it. If you're watching the live stream, you're also looking at it. But for those who are just listening at home, you think that when Scott said the shit part, he's just doing this thing where he can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
But no, it's right there.
It's right there in the word.
Yeah. Phoshitiendopeeeeeeennee?
Phoshitiendopeeeeeeennee.
Phoshitiendopeeeeeennee.
Phoshitiendopeeeeeeennee. I love it.
Dehydrated.
Creamy Phoshitiendopeeeeeennee.
Yeah, everybody wants that. Well, all right. This is good. We needed more insight on this, and we now have it. So make good choices out there, everybody, and don't just listen to the dairy to tell you a bunch of fake stuff. Sometimes.
And happy early birthday, Scott.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm already celebrating by not celebrating.
You know what? What I found the thing that I love the most now as a parent now on my birthday is you don't need to get me anything. You don't need to have special celebration with me or whatever. Just Stephanie, take the kids and leave the house.
Hey, let me sit here and play video games.
Some alone time.
Exactly. I want to play video games all weekend. Let me play Shapes 2 with a Z for hours and hours and hours on end. Or even better, just acknowledge that maybe for my birthday, a Rodecaster Pro 2 would be the answer to all our dreams and needs.
Yes.
We've brought it full circle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Keep in mind my birthday's in a month, so a pair of those, and I can send this one back.
That's right. Problem. That's right. We got a plan. We know what we're doing. Bobby, tell people where they can find more of you and your fine podcastery. What's going on with you these days?
Well, I, of course, have the weekly podcast All Around Science where me and Maura talk about science news, but I haven't been on for a few weeks, so you may have forgotten that I have a new daily science news podcast called Daily Science Brief. So check out Daily Science Brief, and it's just science news every day. So so it keeps you up to date. It's 10 minutes. It's easy to listen to.
Yeah, and I check it out every day. I'm one of your listeners. I think it's fantastic. If you guys are we live in a world where sometimes you just need the hot hits of the day, like Brian's daily music headlines. It's like that. It's like, give me the big stuff. If I want to seek out more, I will. And you can do that on the weekly with him as well. But that daily dose is pretty great. Really like it.
If you want to hear me struggle with...
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. If you want to hear me struggle with RFK Jr. news and trying to be trying to not rant on a daily news show, you should listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, I think you do a pretty good job of trying. Whether or not we all succeed will be another question for a different day. Bobby, have a fantastic week, and may your Rodecaster Pro 2 give you all the love you need for less than $1,000. All right, there he goes. Hey guys, guess what? Yeah. That's the end of today's program. Couple of notes and then a quick text from our old pal Senior Geek, which leads nicely, I'm told, into today's request. So this is great.
It does. It totally does.
Did not mean to do that, but I was happy.
I know. Worked out perfectly.
Happy to see it. Monday show today, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Me and Carter sitting down having our thing. After that, I don't think we're live streaming it, but I am doing that interview with that kid I told you about that wrote the book. His name is Ethan White.
Oh, I was wondering about that. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
He's here in town from Pennsylvania briefly, and while he's here, we're going to take advantage of it. And I think I'll put it on the TMS feed. I think people will get a kick out of it.
I think so, too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it myself.
Yeah, a little bonus content for you folks, so watch for that coming up. And then, of course, daily music headlines did happen today, right? What are the hot hits?
Let's see. What's something that's interesting? Jeez, why can't I remember his name?
Billy
guitarist guitarist for John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora.
Oh,
so he wrecked his hand months ago, like in late April. Didn't tell anybody about it. Fractured his hand in 2 places. Went and performed at a Kentucky Derby thing a couple days later, and then after that had some emergency surgery. He's recovering. Richie Sambora, hopefully returning back to music soon. But he's, he was a wild man, right? Like, fractures his hand in 2 places and then goes on to play guitar at an event.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, he's known for, he can do his job. He's good at it. He's a good guitarist.
Exactly.
I can't imagine how that must have felt, that whole set. That must have hurt.
Oh, God, must have hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Must have left him wanting to be dead or alive. No, it must have made him living on a prayer. Anyway, I didn't make a joke on that one. And then DSW is suing all the 3 major labels because of disagreements over the music that they used in their social media. Yes, the shoe company is suing BMG, Universal, and Warner Brothers Music.
Really?
Or Sony. I'm sorry, Sony.
Oh, Sony. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
I know.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Sure.
So that's all. Find out more about all that stuff and more on Daily Music Headlines, dailymusicheadlines.com. We've also got a subreddit and a Discord that we check. So make sure to jump in there and look at all that fun stuff.
Very nice. We got a quick text here from Senior Geek. He sent this to what the hell is it called? I got so many quicks now.
I know.
Voicecast.app/TMS.
It's not even a quick one.
No, I don't even know what's wrong with me. I've got so many damn URLs. You know what? All of it's at frogpants.com/TMS. You don't have to go hunting around all these URLs. Just go there, and all of them are there. Anyway, he wrote in and says, here's a photo of me dressed as Dale Horvath at Nerdtacular 24, I think. I just wanted to share this photo.
It's great. It's such a great photo.
Yeah, this is him. Let's blow it up big.
Boy,
as Dale from Walking Dead.
Those early days of Walking Dead, man.
Oh, they were amazing.
They were great, yeah.
And I can't remember who sent me. Someone's going to be mad at me for forgetting, but somebody sent me a signed. I did art for Dale. I call it "Show Me Your Dale Face" was the name of the poster, and I sold it on the site. Somebody bought a copy, went to one of these conventions, had Dale sign it, the actor.
Yeah.
And then send it back to me, and I treasure it, but now I can't remember who sent it. So sorry to whoever that was. I'll figure it out, and then I'll give you full credit. But I'll tell you what, Gary, dead perfect.
Like right spot on.
Good Lord. That is Dale. He sees zombies on the horizon. His camper trailer is the only place to hide. Like, look at him.
It is perfect.
He'll die too soon. All those things. Anyway,
all those things, yeah.
But not Gary. Well, anyway, so there's that. Thanks, Gary, for sending that. Brian, that seems like Gary has a little connection here to the rest of the show. What's going on?
He does. Well, he also turned 76 this last weekend. He says, I complete my 76th right around the star. We've named Saul on July 12th. Since the 12th is a Saturday, anytime the week before or after will work. Given recent events, I'm not feeling particularly celebratory, so I think Joan Jett's cover of We're Not Gonna Take It is appropriate to my mood, or whatever the covermeister deems more appropriate. Keep up the good fight, Gary the Senior Geek.
Oh. We love Gary.
We do love Gary. From Lantronix, from Lot B, from Batu.
Yep.
Like so many suffixes to Gary's name.
Yeah, I wore a shirt in Vegas that my wife. I said to her, I said, "Hey, I look like Gary from Lantronics." I was just looking in the mirror, and it was like a top, really floral but open shirt kind of thing, like he would wear.
Right, yes.
And she goes, "I don't think you can wear that anymore." And I said, "Why?" She goes, "Because I'm gonna see Gary every time." I said, "Well, I said, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with Gary. He's great."
Nothing wrong with Gary, unless you want a little bit of the old sexy time. And then she's thinking of Jimmy Buffett carrying a couple margaritas, escaping Jurassic World.
That is exactly the look. That is exactly it. So anyway, all right, well, that's great.
This is Joan Jett from the tribute to Twisted Sister. I thought this was from her cover album. No, this is a track she contributed to a Twisted Sister tribute album called Twisted Forever, going all the way back to 2001. Here's Joan Jett, We're Not Gonna Take It.
Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. We're going to play that now, and when we come back tomorrow, we'll have all the usual Tuesday business, so please join us tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Frog Pants. The F is for fun. The R is for right on. The OG is for oh geez, that was good. And then pants.
I'm sorry, but this is nonsense.
It sure is.